some energy for end of the day and pre-run. I seriously don't know what's up with me this year because the first two pairs I've picked up this year, one's the Structure Plus, and now I've picked up the Vomero Premium and the Rejuve8. Everything that's performance based. Who am I? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alan. Thank you for tuning in. Today, as you can tell from the title, we have two pairs. One's the Vomero Premium, which is a running shoe that came out sometime last year. And I was waiting for an exciting colorway, like with my Vomero Plus or even with a Structure Plus. But then my patience is not really my strong suit, so I ended up going into the store and picking up a color that's been there for a while. I'm not really excited about, but what it helps me do is put in more miles, because now I'll want to wear this out before I pick up my next Vomero Premium. Or I might just pick up a nice Vomero Premium whenever it comes out, some exciting energy colorway, and use this as a daily beater, and that for my special runs. Man, I don't even run enough to be doing special runs. But anyway, if you're here, please make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. All right, let's dive right in. The first box that we're gonna get out, the Vomero Premium in that US 9 size, which is my true size, US 9 UK 8. And the colors read Alabaster and Blue Void right there on the label. And the second one that we've got is the Rejuve8. Now, I know I'm late into the Rejuve8 game, but I haven't been to the store or to the mall as frequently, and when I have, it's completely slipped my mind to look for a Rejuve8. And now that the mind hype is all out there and they're selling out, I was like, hey, let me get myself a Rejuve8. Let's get the Rejuve8 out of the way first, because it's rather straightforward, simple, and all of that. And bam, there you have it, the Nike ReactX Rejuve8. The color label reads Spruce Aura and Light Silver, and as you can tell, I went with my true size, which is a US 9 UK 8. Now the Rejuve8 is meant to be a recovery footwear, so the entire footwear is a one-piece ReactX foam footwear, and this makes it very soft and malleable and plush and comfy and all of that. Now this is your easy slip on as you're walking out of the door kind of a footwear. The outsole is a high abrasion waffle design rubber, so that makes it a lot more durable. Why does this look so dirty? It's actually the recycled rubber that gives it that grainy kind of a look. But yeah, a proper reinforced rubber outsole, making it a lot more durable, whereas the upper is all React. And I gotta tell you, man, these are soft as heck, soft as heck. I try them on. I'm obviously gonna wear them with socks. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, hey, this is like a pair of Crocs, because we have this ventilation right here, which makes it very breathable and broad feet friendly. I went true to size. I was wearing thick socks and they fit kind of snug, but because it's React foam, we know that this is gonna stretch out and expand as you wear it and break it in. A nice metallic silver swoosh right here on the lateral side, whereas the medial side has this debossed swoosh done right here. These wave patterns especially give it that nice aerodynamic look. And although this is a performance footwear and the aerodynamic lines make it look like it's fast, this is just for your recovery. So if you're gonna do a lot of runs, probably play a sport that's intensive on your feet, you'd want to throw these on post-game, post-workout, post-run for your feet to relax and recover. And that is why it's named the Rejuve8, like refreshing, you know? There are a whole bunch of colors. I really like the sale colorway, which was the launch color, but I wasn't able to pick it up because my size sold out pretty quick. And that's why I went with this kind of, is it like a slight, ever so slight green? I guess so. But you have this Nike swoosh on the outsole, a small vertical swoosh on the back right here. And then on the insole, it just says Nike ReactX right there. Okay, now let's get to the Vomero Premium. A quick hydration break. Sorry, I was trying to make it ASMR-y. And shlabam, your regular orange Nike Sports Performance running box. Lifting the lid open, getting the paper aside, and oh boy. Slazam! There you have it. I gotta hold the footwear further off from the camera so it can capture it all in. This is the Nike Vomero Premium. I have mentioned the 9-quadrant pair of responsive cushioning, max cushioning and supportive cushioning. I have completed all 3 of the max cushioning, which is your Vomero 18, the Vomero Plus and the Premium. And I gotta tell you, by far, the Vomero Plus, the Echidna pack, is my favorite. And that's the thing with me, you know, like I hesitate to put in a lot of miles on a shoe that I really like. So I have my daily beaters that I wear quite often, even in my lifestyle sneakers, you know. And I keep my special pairs for like once a quarter kind of a wear because I want them to last and look new. And that's the problem I have with the Vomero Plus Echidna pack. I love that sneaker so much that I'd rather run in the Vomero 18 or maybe buy a backup pair of the Vomero Plus that I can beat up and keep the Echidna pack for special runs. And that's the problem I have with the Structure Plus. I love that pair. It looks like a Hot Wheels car. I love it. And it is counterintuitive because you're buying these shoes to run in, but I love them so much that I don't want to put too many miles. And it was something similar with the Vomero Premium. You know, the launch colorway was this basic sail colorway with orange air pockets or air units. And I wasn't a big fan of them. I kept waiting for an exciting colorway to come out. And then I realized if something exciting is going to come out, I'm probably going to buy that pair and hesitate to put miles on it, which is why I went with this. Now, not really a big fan of this colorway, and I got to tell you, all of these pairs I pick up, pay my own money so I can be objective in my thoughts. So not a big fan of this colorway, but I thought, hey, a great way to pick up a pair and put them onto feet, gather in some miles. But let's get into the sneaker itself. What we have is perhaps by far the highest stack height on a running sneaker. Now this one, I think it's printed on the bottom as well. Let's see, 55.5 mm. Wow. And 45.5 in the forefoot. That is insane. That is insane. So the stack height is 55.5 and it comes down all the way down to 45.5. So that's the 10 mm drop, which is quite standard with most Nike sneakers. It's the same with the Vomero 18, the Vomero Plus, even with the Structure Plus. So you have this insane stack height that's printed out on the bottom of this pair as well. You can read it right there. And when we're talking about the bottom of the pair, a nice high abrasive waffle design on that outsole, giving it that solid super durability. You can see the 2 Zoom Air pockets or the Zoom Air units right here with the branding on both of them. So you have a 4-foot Zoom Air unit and you have a heel Zoom Air unit. Doesn't matter if you're a heel striker or a 4-foot striker, you're gonna get that benefit nonetheless. Another interesting thing on the heel, it says right here, not approved by World Athletics. So probably not a best idea to wear it for a marathon. But then again, would you want to wear such a massive shoe for a marathon? Probably not. These are built more for your recovery runs, your easy jogs. So anything under 5K or maybe under 10K even. If you just want to go on an easy, slow pace run and get those miles in, this would be the shoe for you. Speaking of the midsole with the air units and all of that, you see that nice pop of color, that nice neon. And then of course you have these red and purplish kind of almost like it's beaten black and blue. That's a nice hit right there. And then you come to this midsole unit, which all of it is the ZoomX cushioning, as you can see branded right there. But Air Zoom is obviously for the air units. On the medial side, you'll see it say ZoomX. So that's the cushioning that they've used throughout this pair. So the ZoomX cushioning is plush and the air units give you a bit of that responsiveness or bounciness that you need for the shoe. The upper, you have this nice engineered mesh. So it's it's not transparent or translucent or anything, but you can see it. It's a nice thin layer. So that makes it a lot more breathable. I don't know about heating issues because all of this mesh is super thin, so there should be better breathability. However, because it's so plush, like look at the heel padding, right? Proper, nice and thick and plush. And even the tongue, right? It's nice and thick. It's a gusseted tongue this time. It's nice and thick. So in the summer or the warmer months, you might face a slight challenge. Now on the heel right here, you have this nice hot stamped swoosh done right here, whereas you have an embroidered swoosh here. And Obviously drawing inspiration from the up-tempo, the Air More up-tempo. I'm not sure if you can see, but you have the AIR, the air text icon up-tempo, and that is true for all of the Vomero Premium so far. They all have that air branding, and of course a nice blue swoosh. Carrying on to the tongue, you have the Run swoosh logo done there, and you have that purple sticker, and it says Vomero Premium. As with any running shoe, you have reflective hits, so a reflective hit right there on the toe right here, and also around the lace eyelets, the strip right here that runs through is reflective. I must pull out the other pair because the insole branding is only that different. On this one it says Vomero with the maximum cushioning, whereas on the left pair it says Run with the swoosh. Obviously it's hidden by that sticker. Can I get it out? Do I want to get it out? I don't want to, but hey, Run with a sticker. Otherwise pretty much the same, no differences in both these pairs. The reverse swoosh is done on the medial side with the regular swooshes on the lateral side. I also got to say this is kind of a heavy shoe. I think it's at least 100 grams over the Vomero Plus. So that's something you got to keep in mind. But for a casual runner, that doesn't really make a difference. But if you're running longer distances, that might be problematic if the weight of the shoe makes a difference to you. It doesn't to me because I usually run under 5K. And this another detail right here, the Run swoosh done on the toe. I am now gonna slip these on feet to show you what they look like. So here's the top-down view of the Nike ReactX Rejuven8. Quite nice. Yeah, I like the lateral side view a lot more because of that swoosh right there. But that's how it looks from the top down. Nice, not too narrow, broad feet friendly. True to size. These don't come in half sizes though, so you might want to go up a half size if you are between sizes. And this is the Vomero Premium on feet. The top down view, you can't really tell much, but then you look at the sides, the lateral side, whew, it's like a hovercraft or something. Man, if you thought the structure was blocky, the structure plus, this is an entirely different story altogether. Now, since the Vomero Premium has been built for recovery runs, I see a lot of use for this because post my 3 runs of 5K each, I mean, I'm new to running, my knees and my shins kind of hurt. So I think on today's run, I'm gonna wear these so that I can get a lot more cushioning, so it protects my knees and I can take it a little more easier. So yeah, this is what the shoe was built for, and that's what I'm gonna use them for. So I'm just back from my run, put this to a quick test. Not a great time, you can see right here. This is the shoe. My pace was 7:44, 3 kilometers. But I gotta tell you, man, taking corners in this, like with your ankles, I found it really difficult to turn around a corner. Like I had to do like a 90-degree turn, you know, run, and then stop and then turn, run. I couldn't go around a corner like that because with the height, with the stack height and the stability on the shoe, maybe it's possible, maybe I'm just scared of the height, I don't know, but that's one thing that I noticed on today's run. And shlabam, that's it for this video, you guys. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, try and get outdoors and get a run in. Peace.